Welcome back. We're about to begin our Wayne Thiebaud gumball machine part 2. Last time we were together, we made this really cute gumball machine. We traced a frisbee or a plate to make this large glass part of the machine. I have this little pre-cut out circle that I used to make my gumballs with. I wanted you to go like this with your fingers and find something that would fit in there, something that size. So it could be something like a little tiny vase, or I was mentioning my glue stick, but my glue stick here is a little bit too small. But hopefully you found something that would work for you, for your gumballs. Then we drew a machine along with things that the machine needs. A little coin slot, a little knob to turn, and then of course a door for the gumballs to come out. Today we're going to color. We're going to use every color except for black and white. We will eventually use those, I promise, but not today. So please take your black and your white and get rid of it for now. Hide it. Hide all of these. I've got a lot of them. And I am left with everything but a yellow. I don't have a yellow oil pastel. I've got a brown. Well, these will have to work. Got a purple, got a red. Oh, here's a yellow. I found a little old yellow. This will work fine. All right, so here's your goal. We're gonna go ahead and color in our gumballs. Let me show you what not to do first. Let me scoot this aside. Here we've got our circle. Let's just pretend I'm gonna make this a nice big red gumball. What I don't want you to do is color in your gumball like this. It looks really scribbly. That is a no-no. What I do want you to do is, before you color, outline your gumball. So outline the whole thing, and then color around the edges, staying inside the lines, super important, stay inside the lines. Then you can go ahead and color it in, and press nice and hard so you don't see any of that paper color underneath. So there we've got one. Find another one, we're gonna make it red. So I'm gonna outline. This one is not a perfect circle because it has been overlapped. There's a bunch of other gumballs overlapping this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and outline it first. And then going ahead and coloring it in. Now I'm gonna find one more, maybe over here. My goal is to try not to have two of the same gumball colors touching each other, which later might prove to be pretty hard to do. But I've done a nice job coloring these in, trying to press really hard so I don't see the paper in the background. I'll set this aside and then I'll get my next color. I'm gonna grab a yellow. So I made 3 of one color. Now I'm gonna try and make 3 of my yellow. So I'm gonna go do a nice outline first. Some of my red is getting in there a little bit, but that's okay. I'm gonna do another yellow. Outline it first, and then color it in nice and neat. And then one more yellow, we'll go up here, outline it first. I might be going a little fast for you, but you know what to do. You're gonna do the same thing for every gumball. You're gonna outline it first, and then nice and neatly color it in. So I made 3 of each so far. Now I'm gonna get my orange, outline it first, staying inside those lines as best as I can, and then color it. I'm gonna do a little tiny area in here. Even these little areas need to get done. See that little tiny little sliver? Even those need color, it's true. And then I'll get one more, maybe this one back here. So I'm outlining it first. Even if it's not a circle, you want to outline right on the pencil shape. When I say outline, it means draw on top of the line that you've created. Green. Drawing on top of the line that I created. So this works as a frame. So I have a nice little frame, and then I can color in my frame. Nice and neatly, not scribbly. We don't want any scribbly lines. There's one green. Here's 2 green. Oh, I got in my red a little. Sometimes if I accidentally color on one color with another color, they blend. So we'll try to be kind of neat and avoid that. And I've got my last green here. So I'm trying to do 3 of each color. You might find that you run out of colors and you'll have to go back again and make more than 3 of each color, but we'll start with 3. It's a good color to start with. All right, we've got blue. So I'm going over my pencil lines. I'm outlining that little shape, and then I'm gonna go in and color it. It makes it so much neater if you outline it. And I kind of showed you the wrong thing before when I did it on the green paper, because I really should have had a circle outline. I should have had a circle like that, and then, because I see a lot of this with the scribbly edges, and that's really not a circle, right? You wanna make it nice and neat. So I've got one blue. I need another blue. So I'll go ahead and fill that in. Pressing nice and hard. So all of that paper spots. See what I mean by the paper spots? If you look really, really closely, you can see that there's some paper kind of sticking through there. A little bit's okay, but a lot is a little bit messy. So we want to keep it looking nice and neat. And then last but not least, I'll do this one blue. This is a tough one because it's on the corner. Do the best you can to color it in nice and neat and stay inside that gumball line. Next, I got a purple. So outline this shape. This one's a funny shape. And then get in there. Here's 1. Here's 2. Outline my shape. And then last but not least, I'm probably gonna have to reuse another color. I'll do this one here. Oil pastel is great on colored paper because it is really bright and vibrant and it really stands out. I love oil pastel. Okay, so now pink. I'm gonna have 2 pinks that touch here. So I might just go back with another color. Outline, then color it in. Don't let me get lazy. Sometimes, if you're coloring and coloring and coloring, it can get kind of boring. So you want to make sure that if you find that you're getting sloppy with your work, take a little break. Don't get sloppy. This is going to be a beautiful picture when you're done. You want to make sure it looks good. And I'm going to go back with, maybe orange, because no orange is touching this, so I'll fill in my last one with orange. You might have to fill in a lot more. I only filled my gumball machine halfway, but you might have to fill in a lot more. All right, we're gonna leave it like this for now. Now we are not done with the gumballs, but we are for now. Next, let's move on to the machine. What color should the machine be? I like the old-fashioned machines that are red, but you can make yours whatever color you want. Same thing, outline your machine and then color it in. So we're gonna outline it first. And we're gonna be really careful not to color over our little money collector. So I'll outline this because I don't wanna color inside of it. I think they look like that, a little something like that. I'm gonna be really careful to not color over my knob, that little mechanism that you turn in order to get your gumball out. So I'll outline around that. And I also want to be really careful not to color inside of my hole or the little doorway. So I'll color around that. And now, let's just color. Coloring in the machine. Pressing nice and hard so I don't see the paper underneath. This is gonna give us a really nice, vibrant color. Again, whatever color you want. I like red. It reminds me of those old-fashioned machines. I used to have a Christmas ornament that was a little gumball machine, and I had it forever and ever. And I actually used to try and break the glass to get the gumballs out because I was little and didn't know any better. But I never succeeded. But my daughter, my 5-year-old daughter, actually did it last year. She was 4 at the time. She actually broke it. And I don't have that anymore. I'm gonna have to go to Christmas Loft and get another one. It was my favorite. Gumball machines are fun anyway, to look at, to eat gum out of, to draw, all that good stuff. I'm almost done. My wrist is definitely getting a little tired. So we're probably at a good point to stop this after we finish the machine. The next time I see you, we're gonna do some highlights and we're gonna do some outlining. That's when we're gonna need the black and the white. Hopefully you didn't use the black or the white yet. We'll do that next week to use the doors, the knobs, the money. We're gonna outline our gumballs, we're gonna outline the machine, and we're gonna have some really beautiful stuff happening then. But we'll work on that next time I see you. For now, let's put this in a safe place where no dogs will eat it, where no cousins will draw on it, where no water will spill on it, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.